Welcome everybody to One More Bridge to Cross. I'm Grace.
I'm Adria.
And we are glad you're here for episode 3 with us. And so, as we always do, we start our episodes with what's new since our last episode. And what's new is I'm wearing a different shirt this time. Maybe you didn't notice, but I had the same shirt on the last 2 episodes. I dressed differently today. All right, Adria, take it away. What else is new?
All right, what's new? Well, we had a very interesting bridge we had to cross since our last episode. We had a gas leak at Franklin Elementary School, and they had to be evacuated right after breakfast. And so they had to go over to Allison, and we served the kids lunch over at Allison.
Luckily, the kids there weren't really kids at Allison because they weren't back at school yet.
Right.
So there was plenty of room for the kids.
Plenty of room, pretty easy transition. So we appreciate all the help we got from Allison and the staff at Franklin.
And the driver who had to go get the food and all that support too. So
it was a very interesting day, to say the least. But everything was well. They all got back in the building. It didn't blow up.
Yay!
What else is new is the district sent out an email about a COVID vaccine survey. And so it just gauges your interest if you would like to get the vaccine if the district got any. So you can look out for that in your email from the district.
Yeah, if you don't regularly check your email, the district email that you have, I would suggest you get on there and check it so you can take that survey if you want to, okay?
And then the other news that we have are secondary food service aid ones have returned back to work.
Yay!
We're glad to have you back at work. So welcome back. We also had to add them to our board. And the way we did it is we added a third name to some of the spots. So some spots will have 2 names, some spots will have 3 names. So we're going to draw just a little bit of extra prizes to give away in case we roll a 3-name spot into the 2-name spot. It kind of goofed up our system a little bit. So we're just kind of...
It was just one more bridge we had to cross.
So if we draw some extra prizes we don't give them away, we'll put them back in our prize box for next time.
But we want everybody to have the opportunity.
Yep, we want everybody to get something.
So that was, pretty good week.
Yeah, not too bad. So here's to this week being good as well and smooth transition for secondary kids to come back. Let's hope it goes well.
So excited.
Let's move on to our employee showcase.
Awesome. So just as a reminder, these are the employees that would have won prizes last week. We send them a survey and they answer their questions. And so the ones that respond, we cover their answers. So
and it's a good way for you to get to know them.
Yeah, we get to know everybody.
And put a name to their face. So the first one is Kenny. He's a technician at FPC. His favorite childhood board game was the Game of Life.
I did not play the Game of Life when I was younger. I didn't play it until my boys started going to summer latchkey programs, and they played it. And then they wanted to play it all the time. That's not a game for me. I'm glad Kenny likes it. But
we play it all the time at our house.
It's not a game for me.
And last night, very interesting enough, I saw that Disney World released their own life game.
Oh my gosh.
And
You're
so
going to be playing that, aren't you?
I really want to buy it. It's $49.99. So I got to save up a little bit of money.
GoFundMe so Adrian can buy Disney Life.
Yeah. Please support me by GoFundMe. And speaking of Florida.
Oh, yes.
Kenny, his current cell phone background wallpaper is a tropical beach.
Good thing to have it when we're in the middle of Kansas winter. Although, it's not been too bad this winter. So
I definitely like to be on a tropical beach. The next one is Jaleesa. She's a food service aide at East High School. Her cell phone wallpaper is her granddaughter.
Oh, that's the best. That's awesome. And another Monopoly player. Interestingly enough, yesterday I played a new Monopoly game.
Oh.
My son bought it for me for my birthday. It's called Monopoly Deal. It's a card game. Monopoly card game. Yeah. It took us about 3 rounds to figure out what we were doing.
We'll have to look that one up.
Yeah.
This is Angelica. She's a food service aide at Griffith Elementary School. Her favorite childhood board game was Bingo. That's a good one.
Awesome.
I also like it.
Wonder if she was making money when she was playing that. No, I'm just kidding. And she liked volleyball and PE. That's a good one.
Yes. Our next showcase is Taylor Parrish. She works at FPC in distribution. Her favorite board game is also Monopoly.
Yes, I mean, people just love that game, I guess.
But she's also looks like a Wichita Public School alum.
Yes, her favorite activity in PE was field day at Earhart. That's awesome.
I've heard those are pretty cool.
Well, field days, every kid loves those.
Also,
but did you see the name of her dog, too? That's awesome.
George
Brett. She must be a Royals fan. A longtime Royals fan.
Araceli, she's a food service aide at Hadley. Her cell phone wallpaper is her grandbaby.
Oh, they're so lucky to have grandbabies. Not that I'm rushing it.
Any day now.
No. They need to wait.
You have a grand dog.
I have a grand dog. Yes, I do. Triton.
And her 3 food items she could eat for a whole month would be enchiladas, tacos, and avocado sandwiches.
I wonder if she put something besides avocado on the sandwich. I wonder if there's other things on there.
Or is it avocado toast?
Yeah, I
don't know. Let us know.
That'd be awesome.
Joy, she's a food service aide at Levy or Sowers, depending on the school year. So we just want to give a shout out to her other school.
She's filling in at Levy this year. We appreciate that.
Her current cell phone wallpaper is her favorite child, which is her
fur baby.
Her fur baby. Don't tell her real kid.
And her childhood board game was Mousetrap, which I didn't know what it was. They had to educate me before we came on camera.
I loved Mousetrap when I was little. It was so fun. My friend had it, but her mom wouldn't let us play it because it was very intense setup. And she did not want to spend the time doing it.
That's my kind of mom.
Twice. That was it. Lucinda, she's a food service aide at Linwood. Her favorite childhood board game is Clue.
I bet she likes to read mysteries too. If Clue was her board game, right? Because that's all that is a big mystery.
And her cell phone wallpaper is her grandkids.
That's awesome.
That concludes our employee showcase. Thank you to everybody who filled out the survey so we can learn a little bit about you.
Yes, those are so much fun. It's great to see all the different things that people do. So, all right. Now it's
prize time.
Prize draw time.
So we're going to draw a couple of extra numbers just in case we roll on a 3 spot. So
I'm going to trust you know how many numbers you're going to need to draw.
I think I got to draw 15.
I'm just validating her work.
All right. We got our 15 numbers.
So we will be back after we go through our prize closet. And so join us back here after a short commercial break. How is remote feeding like the roll of a die? Well, when you roll the dice and they're headed down the table, you never know what number will land. That's like remote feeding. We never know the total number of cars coming in or how many people will show up to pick up their pre-orders. But regardless of how the number ends, regardless of how many people we feed at remote feeding, we are always excited because feeding kids, it's what we do. Welcome back, everybody. It's time to play One More Bridge to Cross. All right, Adrian, let's roll those dice and see who's going to win this time. Oh, 5.
All right, let's move our little car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we landed on the 3 person.
Of course we did.
So we got Megan Crawford from South, Jessica Panetta at FPC, and Pat Stotts at Heights.
All right, well, get your marker. Are you ready?
All right, I am ready.
Megan is 32, so that would be a gift pack with wrapping paper and other goodies. Jessica is 96, which is a cookie pack.
Ooh.
And
Pat
is 35, which is a mug with some sweet treats in it, or drink container, whatever we want to call it.
All right,
let's
here.
roll again. 6.
All right, we got Sandra at Ortiz and Olivia at Truesdale. All right.
Sandra is 65. Oh, another drink container with goodies. And the next one is 210, which
And that's
is
for Olivia.
an orange drink mug. Work hard, be proud, repeat. So true.
Very good.
All right.
Keep going, keep going.
Maybe. 7.
I think we're doing 5, 6, 7. How odd is that? 1, 2, 3. All right, we got Maria Flores at FPC and Yvonne at FPC. What did they get, Grace?
Maria is 2, which is another wrapping paper goodie bag. And Yvonne is number 268, which is a drink mug.
All right, let's keep going, keep going.
You
Another
like that
7.
5.
I'm trying to roll conservatively so they don't roll off the table. Like last time.
No, it's 7.
Oh.
You roll the die.
1,
5.
2, 3. You messed up mine.
I'm sorry, I messed you up. All right.
We got Veronica at FPC.
Veronica is 19, which is a charger and some other goodies,
And Joni at FPC.
which is 243, which is a drink mug.
All right, let's keep going.
Uh-oh,
wait.
off the table. Clear under the table. I'm letting her crawl under there. Technical difficulty.
We got it.
It's a 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, a 3.
All right, we got Talisha at Curtis.
158. Oh, she gets an apron and a pizza cutter.
Heather at Payne.
Is 10, which is a wrapping paper goodie bag.
And Naomi at North.
260, which is a drink mug. All right.
One more roll.
Okay.
See who our last winners are? And we got an 8. 1,
Over the bridge. One more bridge to
2,
cross.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we got Andrea Graham, a dietitian. And what'd she get?
217, a drink mug.
And then Aubrey at Kensler.
230, which is a drink mug.
All right. That concludes all of our prizes for this episode.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for episode 3. And winners this week, look in your email for the survey so you can fill it out so we can see all this, learn about you next week in our episode 4. So thank you, everybody.
Till
We'll
next
see you.
time.